What is up, my AKA Patters? Welcome back to Philadelphia, PA. I'm your host, I'm your boy, Peter A. DeLuca, AKA Pad69. And come on, new throughout Philadelphia, PA, you're up in the vast multiverse as your eclectic one. We're eclectic because a lot of you guys know me as a comic book drawer guy, graphic designer, web designer. You guys know me in the creative world. But in reality, my day job is information technology. And we have something here. See, I deal a lot with call centers. A lot of call centers. If you pay a parking ticket, if you pay a parking ticket in Philadelphia, PA, you are dealing with one of this guy's systems. I know it through and through. These hands, this brain, we know a lot of things here. So we have a compliance issue here. EVS did this post, and this is even to EVS and anyone out there that has an audience and you have a big enough audience to start gathering customer information. You have a responsibility to secure the information, and we're in this run now where a lot of individuals seem to be getting doxxed that are anti-Rippaverse. Now, it's hard to know exactly how true this is or how widespread, and exactly the individuals who are, claim to be targeted. But let's just say some of them are. And then we get a unsecure email login. We get a membership, doesn't seem to be encrypted. So when we go into Rippaverse and we reset our passwords, we are already exposing some of our information. I didn't fully investigate this, but I feel like something needs to be said in the terms of compliance. And anyone out there that works with compliance, if you want to, kind of give me a little bit more insight or comment down below, open up the conversation of exactly what the vulnerabilities are here. But I would say it's absolutely scary if Rippaverse defractors, we'll call them, Rippaverse anti-fans, the Rippaverse Sith, if they're getting doxxed, and then we have an unsecured login, at that point, compliance is breached. Now, we attack this and we protect it from two avenues. Avenue one, what is the vendor doing? How's the vendor securing everything? What guarantees do the vendor have towards compliance? And then number two, meaning would be, let's say the vendor is clear, like something like Kickstarter or Indiegogo or even eBay. The vendor says our information's good. We're encrypted, thumbs up, right? So then it goes to the end user or the end of the information, which would be Rippaverse, which would be their warehouse system, how secure all of that is, how secure their label printing, all of it. Say like you go through all the different reams, rims, like kind of like the inside of a tree, right? Like you have all those rims, but you follow the information through the layers, the rims, I guess we're calling it now because we gotta go along. It's a video, guys. To get to the point of the leak, to get to the point of the breach, to get to the point of the vulnerability. You can claim ignorance, you can claim it wasn't us, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, but it gets to the point where along that line where you are responsible, even if it's a leak from another employee, you're still on the hook for that information leaving your hands. When it comes to compliance, a lot of the machines that handle the sensitive information, they have USB drives disabled, for example, preventing anyone from leaving with the information. Anyone that works with the information, you cannot have a notepad, you can't have your phone out. There's been a lot of times where I was in front of servers and in some of these call centers, and you're on camera the entire time. As soon as you take out your phone, you get a phone call basically, or you get someone telling you that needs to go away. So let this be a warning to anyone that handles information. You have to protect your customers, period. Otherwise, you're vulnerable to lawsuit and getting just literally sued out of existence. this tweet from EVS. Now, let's just say, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's a little hyperbolic. Let's say EVS is pumping that stock a little. Let's say it's a little bit of a conversation that he's driving for nefarious means. Let's just pretend that for the devil's advocate. But even if 50% of this tweet, if 50% of it is true, it's troubling. Even if one person is doxxed through leaked information via sign up or via purchase of Rippleverse, you're in trouble. And hey, lawyers out there, right? I mean, let me know down below. Let me know how much of a brief, because I just got done a round of compliance, and the checklists and the conversations, it's regular, and a lot of times these things have to be done quick and overnight before the next audit. I would say that Rippleverse, even if this did kind of get forward or get pushed a little bit, would have to provide an audit, which is tough to do a lot of times because not all systems are compliant, and that's where when you're building anything that's technology based, and I'm not talking about Facebook, I'm just talking about the way how like Rippleverse works. It's really through it's product to customer, and there's technology in between the two. That's tech based. Yeah, I would just say you're on the hook, and you should be able to refute this with some type of audit. So anyway, guys, just give me my 2 cents. Let's go.